Hollie's Hotspurs episode on Europa night. It means only one thing. I'll probably come and jinx it, but no. Harry Kane scores 200 goals in his 300th appearance. We, ladies and gents, are living lavish. Hello and welcome to another episode of Hollie's Hotspurs, and today I'll be talking about that 3-1 win against Ludogorets. And I know, it's a Europa game and I've actually done a review on it. If you're new to the channel, please remember to hit a like on this video, comment you thought the game below and hit that subscribe button. So last week I was very upset about how that game against Antwerp actually went. But this week I didn't want a repeat of it, and luckily a repeat we did not get. That comes out, and to be fair, I was kind of happy. We had Hart in goal, Doherty, Toby, Dyer and Davies as the back four. I was a bit worried seeing Davies and Dyer in there, but then my heart kind of calmed down a bit when I saw big man Toby was in there also to be commanding in that back four. We then saw a combination of Winks and Sissoko, which I think many people weren't happy to see. And for many of us at the moment, I'm running on this vibe of Højbjerg, confident. No Højbjerg, not very confident. So I was intrigued to see how those two would match up tonight. Then had Lo Celso, who I was excited to see once again, along with Lucas, Bale and Kane up top. I was intrigued to see how this Lucas times Kane times Bale combo would work, as it's the first time we've really kind of seen it from the off. On the bench we had the likes of Vinicius, which I was gutted about really, because I think he's played very well in Europa League games so far. But I also think it was a play by Jose to prove to everyone that this Europa League is something we want to go on and hopefully win. So starting our best squad or our best striker is probably the way to do it, and I think if Son wasn't going to play, it was going to be Kane to start it off. Obviously Dele's on the bench, we're all kind of intrigued whether he's going to get on. Time would tell if that was the case. I think Dele's days might be numbered. Winks, the man that we all say the sideways and backwards merchants, plays a lovely ball in the first 2 minutes to Kane, but Kane unfortunately can't direct his volley goalwards. And to be honest, I was quite taken back. I was like, okay Winks, here we go. 5 minutes after that, Kane has a shot outside the box and it smashes straight at the post. And this is what I'm talking about. Starting Kane, hopefully we'd get the job done early. We started off very well because in the 8th minute as well, we also had a free kick. Bale steps up and he does his standard stance that he does that you think that we used to see in the back of the day where he'd whip one in and it goes straight in the top corner. He does this, we all get a bit excited, but the goalkeeper manages to save it. Now in the 13th minute, let's just say my nerves were a little bit calmed down. Take a look at this. Harry Kane scores his 200th goal in a Spurs shirt, and I must say it was very nice. He didn't really celebrate too much, but to be honest it was a Europa League game, but there we go. Man has scored 200 goals and he's done it in 300 appearances. I'm so grateful and lucky to have Harry Kane at our football club. Again, it was lovely. It was a good corner from Lucas, he whips it in and Kane is in the middle of two defenders and manages to head it goalwards. It is 1-0 Tottenham Hotspur after 13 minutes. To reiterate how much we were peppering the goal, we had 17 attempts in 19 minutes. That's nearly an attempt a minute. So it's safe to say we were pretty much dominating this game, but as a Spurs fan, you know too well not to get too excited when you're a goal in front. This was evident, and the defending got a little bit sloppy. There's a bit of miscommunication and Davies can't manage to control the ball and it goes out for a corner. They whip a ball in, we don't defend it very well and there's calls for handball. We look at the replay and I think VAR maybe could have given it, but we got away with it luckily. Like I said, we were dominating that half, and in the 23rd minute there was a lovely bit of play again. The ball played in behind Ludogorets defence. I cannot say their name, I hope I'm not butchering it. Plays it in behind to Kane. Kane squares it along the floor, but it's just behind Lucas Moura. Unfortunately he isn't there managing to finish it. Ball pings out and Doherty, who hits it first time, and the keeper does managed to save. Tonight there definitely was some better passing and some better combination plays, which we didn't really see against Antwerp at all, shall we say. Antwerp game, it's probably good I didn't do a review video because you would have seen me pulling my hair out constantly. It was hella bad. In the 26th minute we see another darting run from Lucas Moura. It takes it round one, makes it into the box, but unfortunately he goes down to ground. Now we all think that he's probably clipped. We rewatch the replay and he does kind of trip over his own feet. That's probably one of the most annoying things about Lucas Moura. He does a lot of running, he does a lot for the team, but just doesn't release the ball or has a shot when he really should. I like to pick out on Lo Celso. I think Lo Celso's creative play tonight really was pulling the strings in that attacking role. Hopefully we might see him against Wigan at the weekend because that would be great. He was just trying to make the game more fluid and that was evident when he was picking those passes out. On the 31st minute though, we're loving life. Take a look at this. This Bale times Kane times Lucas combo is working a treat tonight. I'm just excited to see what will happen when we slip Sonny into that scenario. Bale finds the ball in behind the Ludogorets defence once again to a running Kane. Kane slots it across goal, and this time Lucas Moura is ready and pouncing, and all he's got to do is tap it in. And tapping it in it does. It's 2-0 Tottenham Hotspur in the 31st minute. Like I said, there was opportunities all across the game, and I honestly thought it probably would have been more. We just weren't able to find the back of the net most of the time. Credit to the keeper, he was a bit flappy at some times, but he managed to get his body on the line and save a few of our chances. First half was good, like I say. There was much more fluidity than what there was in the Antwerp game, so that's something to build on, shall we say. The 46th minute, there was no doubt that we were going to make some changes, and that first change was Kane off for Vinicius. Now, I was excited to see how Vinicius would play. I think every player in that Spurs squad kind of wants to see Vinicius score, and I think us fans want to see him score as well. And Højbjerg comes on for Sissoko, and to be honest, now I'm feeling a bit more confident, because I think at the moment Højbjerg is pretty much our rock in CDM. But then, just as we think we're high and dry at 2-0, the Spurs business happened. It's pretty inevitable that we weren't going to see this game out without a clean sheet. 49th minute, Davies kind of loses his man as he wiggles past him. He has a shot, and the ball pings off of Winks' leg, unfortunately, loops over, and we're just kind of ball watching at this moment in time because the great player then volleys it and puts it into the goal. I think nobody was really aware of what was going on. Everybody, like I said, I think even Hart was ball watching, to be fair, at this point, and everybody thought he was offside, but he was onside, so it's 2-1 in the 49th minute. This is when I'm thinking, oh, here we go again. Luckily for us, we carried on peppering their goal. There was times where I thought we probably could concede again, just through lack of concentration, I think, at points, but we were fully dominating the game. 61st minute, we see that Sonny comes on for Lucas, and I think this hasn't really done much this game, apart from, yes, making that assist and scoring that goal. But I think there was countless times when he could have made more of an impression. Like I said, the man is a true warrior. He wants to win the ball back. He wants to drive into that box, but sometimes he just holds on for it for too long. And to be honest, when Sonny came on, he did make a massive impact. Take a look at this. I literally blinked and the man had managed to get onto the pitch and assist Lo Celso all in the blink of an eye. I love Sonny at the moment is just gold dust. The man is insane. Like I say, it just comes on and makes an impact straight away. Højbjerg finds Sonny, who then slots it across, and all Lo Celso's got to do is tap it in. And I'm great to see Lo Celso on the score sheet because I think he actually really deserved a goal tonight. Let's see Bale come off for Stevie B, and to be honest, I was gutted Bale didn't get a goal tonight and run off of that momentum against the Brighton game. But hey ho, I think he still had a very good game. I still think we've got a lot of Bale to come. To be fair, like I said, he's still getting match fit, and the fact that he has got that goal under his belt against Brighton will only spur him on to do even better. You can see Lo Celso come off and Ndombele come on. I don't know though, ever since Ludogorets got a goal, they won't seem to keep trying to get chances after chance, but just didn't really have any end product. I think if they were a bit more clinical or a bit better in the final third, they probably would have punished us a lot more than what they had done. The final whistle goes and we win 3-1. Like I say, it was a very good game, a dominating game. Glimpses of Ludogorets actually maybe try and get back into the game, but we managed to control it very well and see the game out. That is a true definition of just getting the job done. We move on to Wigan, which, yeah, will probably be one of those games that I want to pull my hair out, but hopefully one that we will win. So I hope you've enjoyed this rare instalment of Hollie's Hotspurs. Hope everybody's keeping safe in this lockdown business. With lockdown, I will probably be producing a lot more videos in the evening after work, so keep your eyes peeled. Until next time, remember, come on you Spurs.